This segment brought to you by Bravo Company USA. Hey gang, Larry Vickers, welcome to the Vickers Tactical YouTube channel. I'm out here at the Take Aim range in Pageland, South Carolina, and I'm gonna take you through the 5 weapons that I think everybody should have in their pile, with one 6th weapon, which is a wild card. All right, now these are all equally ranked, not necessarily a 1 through 5, but the thought process behind these is if you have this particular weapon, it sets you up for success in your ability to use a wide variety of firearms that are influenced by these particular weapons. All right, here we go, kicking it off over here. One that you knew was gonna be here with, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Colt M4 carbine. Now, whether you have an M16, AR-15, M4, wide variety of manufacturers, I have this particular one for your viewing pleasure because it's a rare U.S. property marked M4A1 Colt, exceptionally rare in private hands. I personally run a Bravo Company carbine as my primary go-to AR style rifle. This weapon is not only the most popular rifle in American history, but its controls, the thumb safety, magazine release, bolt release, and whatnot, have widely influenced other small arms, such as the FN SCAR and Bushmaster ACR. So if you got one of these, it sets you up for success with many other small arms. This is mandatory. You probably already knew that. Coming up next, 1911A1. This particular one is the Kurdish one, if you know the story, behind my Vickers Guide 1911 book. That's this particular weapon. 45 ACP, it can also be a 9mm. The great thing about running a 1911 is it sets you up for a wide variety of pistols, such as Glock, HK-VP9, SIG P320, Springfield XD. If you run a gun like a 1911 that has a grip safety and a thumb safety, when you pick up pistols like Glocks that don't have them, you're automatically set up for success. 1911, most popular handgun in American history. Without a doubt, this needs to be in your pile. Next one up, M9 Beretta. You might ask, why is that here? Well, just like the 1911, it has served our country for decades as a service pistol in the US military. But on top of that, it sets you up for your ability to run a double action, single action pistol, such as CZ75, SIG P226, amongst others. Controls might be a little bit different, especially in the decocker mode, but all you really got to learn with those other weapons is how you decock or lower the hammer safely. Magazine release, slide release, the double action, the single action trigger pull, the high capacity magazine. The M9 Beretta dials you in on all that. And also you can go back to pistols like the Walther P38, which inspired the M9 Beretta. You can run those kind of guns too. So you need a double action, single action pistol in your pile. In my opinion, the M9 Beretta is the one you want. Coming up next, an AK. This particular one is a Tula-made AKM, 1967 date, a moon rock in the United States. Once again, you don't have to have a gun this rare. You can have a wide variety of AKs, but because this weapon has influenced so many other small arms, you need to have one of these. You can choose 7.62x39, 5.45, or even 5.56, although my personal preference is to stick with the 2 Warsaw pack calibers, 7.62x39 or 5.45. All right, this sets you up for success with guns like the Galil. On top of that, the Valmet. So you gotta have an AK. Most popular assault rifle in history worldwide, this is mandatory. Now, last but not least, K98 K Mauser. The Mauser bolt action rifle, that operating system is the most popular in history in terms of a bolt action rifle. You need to have one of these so you can pick up anything from a Remington 700 to a Winchester Model 70, and you name it, you're gonna be able to run it if you have a weapon like this K98K. This happens to be a Mauser Obendorf made one, 1938 K98K, a World War II USGI vet bringback gun made at the pinnacle of their quality. Must have, in my opinion, in your pile. Now the wild card, okay, I'm gonna kick in here is Remington 870, all right? Probably doesn't surprise you because there's no shotguns out here. Shotguns remain very popular in the United States and around the world, and probably the most popular pump action shotgun in history, the Remington 870. If you know how to run one of these, it kind of sets you up for not only other pump action shotguns, but auto loading shotguns as well. My recommendation, this is your wild card, meaning you can kind of swap this for one of the other 5. I'm not the world's biggest shotgun guy. If you've watched my videos, you know that, but I definitely recognize that many of you are, and the Remington 870 is one that you need to have in your pile. All right, now we are fixing to go hot, Vickers tactical style, with all of these for your enjoyment. Make sure you leave comments and give us feedback what we got right or wrong, or what you would substitute amongst these weapons. Stay tuned. Thanks for viewing. Going hot.